Looking southeast along the rail line that the CPR built up from its main line at Virden, Manitoba in 1903. This is all undifferentiated glacial moraine through here, not bad farmland. Looking north up Highway number 8. It's Wednesday afternoon, July 24, 2013, and this is Rocanville, Saskatchewan. Remember that giant oil can. And the last elevator left in Rocanville, a former Saskatchewan wheat pool built in 1929. This is Railway Avenue looking to the northwest. It's also the number 8 highway, which is branched off and is heading for Spy Hill and Langenberg. Station would have stood on the other side of the tracks over there. A standard number 2 station built in 1903, sold off in 1972. Stood at mile 52.9 from Virden. We're at the corner of Ellis Street, Main Street, and Railway Avenue, and that's the King Edward Hotel, built in 1904. Had a mansard roof until the cyclone of 1952 took it off. This is the Farmers Building, built in 1920. There was dentist and doctor's offices up there on the second floor, and a ladies' reading room. Union Bank, which had established itself in the village in the settlement in 1907, moved in there. Drugstore too, looking west along Railway Avenue, and this is the factory that Ernie Simmons built to manufacture his high-tech oil can back in the 20s or 30s. It was a marvel, and Simmons sold thousands of them all over the world and made lots of money for the town of Rocanville, and the factory closed in the mid-1980s. The north end of town on Francis Avenue, here's the rec center, the curling rink. There's a covered aquatic center farther on to the right beyond the new school, which was established in 1960 after Northfield School burned. Back on Main Street to the Co-op Lumberyard and the New Fortune Inn restaurant, looking north. On Ellis Street, there's the fire hall, probably the library in there. And Memorial Hall, which was built in the early 50s as a community hall, but it failed. It was a poor design, hard to heat, expensive. There's the Co-op, established in Rocanville in 1915. The heart of so many Western communities is the Co-op. Right across the street from the Co-op is the Cenotaph. Just to the south of the Memorial Hall. The Legion ran the hall for a while, and then the Lions Club, but eventually it just became too much, and it was locked up in the mid-1990s. The town is looking into the possibilities of building a replacement sometime. Quite an edifice, though, built by the village. And here's the east side of Main Street. The Potash Corporation of Saskatchewan opened a mine in September 1970 just to the north of Rocanville, about 10 miles, and really kicked the economy into high gear. Busy place is Rocanville. And there's the post office over there. A.H. Rocan Bastien opened up the first rural post office in this area on January 1st, 1884, about 6 miles to the north, and he moved it on to the town site after the CPR had laid it out in the fall of 1902. Rocanville was incorporated as a village on March 23rd, 1904, and became a town on August 1st, 1967. St. Thomas Anglican, dating from 1911. This is St. Paul's United, the old Presbyterian church, I think, from 1905. This church was built by the Methodists in 1909. It's been Pentecostal since 1930s. It's lost its steeple, though, that used to be on the corner there. And this is the standard number 2 station, now on the museum grounds. That's the Prosperity Rural School that was moved in and saved. And there's part of the vast machinery collection one of the largest private ones in Saskatchewan, according to the president of the Museum Society, Ray Barons. Most of it's undercover as well. There's the old Schwant store built in 1902. The first one on the town site is preserved here. That crenellated tower is on Hillburn Methodist Church, built in 1899 and moved in from the countryside. The Northfield School District was erected on December the 9th, 1903 and built the school in Rocanville. It was known as Northfield until the old Rocanville school closed in the 1950s, about the time the Northfield burned down, so the new school is known as Rocanville. With a population of 827 in 2011, Rocanville, Saskatchewan.